Shay, yesterday your coach said Mumbai has been kind to West Indies as far as World Cup is concerned. How kind has it been to you tonight?
Oh, well, we won the game, so very kind. It's one of those grounds that when you come here, you just feel like playing cricket. You can say the same for most of the venues in India, but something about here in Wankhede just brings a different vibe, different energy. But yeah, it's a very nice ground to play at. It's just nice to get a win as well here.
Shay, a 3-0 defeat last year to England in a 3-match series last year, followed by that series loss to Nepal. How much does this win on a wicket which had something for both batters and bowlers stand in terms of your own campaign in this World Cup, given you are facing a full side, a very tough competitor?
Like I said before, it's World Cup cricket that we're speaking about. And it's very important for us to ensure that we play the best cricket we can on the day every single time we turn up. It's not like a bilateral series where you can go one down and then come back in the series and win 3-2 or whatever the case may be. You got to make sure you try to execute as precisely as you can, especially from the jump. Because like I said, there's not really a second or third game that you could come back and hope for the best. But for us, I can't really put too much stress and emphasis on the past. I always talk about learning from the past. The results that we have had previously, that's something that we can't necessarily control now. We got to focus on what's in front of us. And it's just nice to get 2 wins in our first 2 games, and the aim is to continue that trend, and hopefully we can get nice smooth sailing going in through the rest of the group stage games.
You brought Roston into the team and bowled a lot of spin through the middle there. Was that a plan specifically for England? Do you sense that they have a few issues against spin?
Yeah, like I said at the toss, it was a tactical change. He's one of those players who can come in and call at any moment in time. Yeah, we understood the threat that they have with some of those left-handers who can take the game away from us. And he's, again, one of those bowlers who can come in and depend on at any point in the time. We saw he was very crucial and essential with the bat in our batting innings as well. So he gave us some stability, and like I said, he's one of those utility players that you can never neglect.
Was that specific for England though? Like, is that something you see as a way to get at England, or was it more general?
It was just the team we felt as though needed to win against England, and we just selected that team.
I don't know if you've been asked this before, but if you could describe Shafine's journey till now, like you must have seen him from close quarters. So is he somebody who's like feels the pressure, or just sort of bats in the way that all of you guys just bat with the natural flair?
Well, maybe I have to ask him that one. But speaking on Sherf, he's been always a hard worker, especially when it comes to his batting. He's always very diligent with the way he goes about his preparation, and he would bat from the start of the session all the way through to the end if he's really working on something. And I don't think that has changed from the time he came into the team all the way till now. And so it's just nice to see when guys are putting in that hard work in the nets and that preparation, that the success follows. So it's very good to see Sheriff coming in and making an impact once again today. And it's good to see the batters putting their hands up. Still got a few myself who need to do so. But happy days for Sheriff in. I hope he can continue. And I hope it's not too bad, that little injury that he has today.
All right. 3 more questions, one here, one there.
Shai, was there any surprise to see England bowl first on a huge surface? And the halfway mark, did you think that the total that you got was par for that surface, considering the amount of turn that was there?
Honestly, I think, because I would have done the same. I actually would have bowled first. In Wankhede, it tends to be a chasing venue, especially in the tiny ball comes to come on a bit better. The dew factor was not there today, but usually you get it. So it's kind of difficult for the spinners to grip the ball in the second innings especially. But maybe just around par, I would say, for us. But still happy to get something on the board. Like I said before, it's a World Cup game, and that in itself could be extra 10, 20 runs. So just important for us to make sure we try to maximize as best as we can and then execute with the ball after.
Shay, again on Shafin Rutherford, the numbers don't do justice to talent or what he's capable of. What makes him special? Because he's close to 50 T20s, and doesn't average more than 22 or something.
You can just watch him and see how special he is. But sometimes we gotta throw stats out the window every now and again. You know, you can just look at a player and see what impact he has on a team. If you can ask any bowler in world cricket, if they see Sherfin and Rutherford at the next end, they're gonna always feel as though they're under pressure. So that in itself speaks for itself. So I don't think we necessarily need to focus too much on the stats. I'm sure that they'll improve over the next few years because he's a quality player. And like I said before, I'm just happy to see him getting the success that he truly deserves because he's been playing really well, he's been training hard, and it's only a matter of a time before the consistency comes. So happy for him.
One final one.
So, West Indies is one of the team who knows Nepal very well, having played them in September. Akil and Jason were part of that team. So, has there been any change of how you look at Nepal after that England match, or do you see your, as you said, you see match by match? How do you see Nepal coming up? Has there been any change to look at them after that England match?
No, like I said before, it's World Cup. Any team in this tournament can beat any other one on a day. So we got to ensure we still executing the way we need to. The planning must be there once again, not taking anyone lightly. We understand the importance of every single game, even though we gave ourselves a nice position to be in, but still, we gotta ensure we plan it the same way, we execute in the same way against Nepal.
If you look at the batting order, we see a lot of your players in the current lineup playing as finishers in the franchise leagues, but you balanced it out with Roston coming in the middle as well. So how does that fare out with Hetty coming in at number 3? That change, how has the team coped up with that?
I think the fellas just it was a smooth transition. The way we discussed it amongst ourselves, see what's the best way for us to maximize as a batting unit. And as everyone can see, we have a very powerful batting lineup. If everyone clicks on a day, we could be very dangerous. Just about trying to find the best ways to maximize everyone's ability and skill. He's still one of the better batters in world cricket, and he's not just a hitter. Hetmar, he's actually a batter. He can play all situations, in my opinion. So just again wants to maximize his skill set and his ability for the team. And he slotted in really nicely at number 3, and he's making some impact straight away.